welcome in this new vlog sharing a bit of updates from my kingdom. I'm sorry, I apologize, I didn't upload the videos I wanted to continue my series about Halloween because really there are so many things going on right now, so many changes. We are under lockdown now, we have started it on Friday and it's going to last for a long time. We are starting with 4 weeks, but for those of us who don't totally believe in unicorns and flying elephants, it's going to be way more than 4 weeks because the situation now is really worse than for the first wave. In my city, it's just the red scarlet city in France, the place you don't want to be because the cases are exploding and the hospitals are already totally overwhelmed. So yes, it's pretty bad. Yes, I was not really in the mood to film other videos since I of course cancelled all my Halloween events I wanted to do, all that. So yes, I just thought I'm going to take a bit of some time and I wasn't sure what they were doing for the exhibition, all that. So I'm going to keep you updated with all that. So yes, on a country level, we are now under lockdown, strict lockdown. We can't go out unless for emergencies. We have to show a paper every time you want to go out, and you need to go out the least you can, so and only for 1 hour and close to your home. So this is pretty strict. We also had a lot of attentats, if you have seen that. So in French we say attentat for what you call in English terror attacks, which I don't understand why you call that this way, because terror attacks doesn't mean the same thing than attentat, and attentat is really something against the country and the republic, and there is a political religious aspect to it. And terror attack doesn't mean anything, it's like terror attack, like why, what's that? And I think it's interesting to see the comparison between languages, what you use. And for us, once you use this word, you already know what you're talking about. It's very specific. So there was a lot of things going on these past weeks, and here in Lyon there were things, in the south of France, everywhere. So it creates a very uncomfortable atmosphere, all that. So just the same, I wasn't in the mood to film things when the world is going completely crazy directions. I mean, even if you live in your own bubble, and I totally live in my own bubble, I can't totally ignore the mess we have once you go out from your bubble. I had to take the train last week in Lyon, so I had to change my train in Lyon Rail Station, which is a big rail station. There was a suspicion on the luggage here, which could have hidden a bomb. So they let everybody go out from the rail station really fast. All the train stops. The rail station was frozen for 1 day, so if you needed to go to continue your trip, you couldn't. They exploded a lot of luggages on the platform, so it was an absolute mess. I had to go back home from my city. I had a very fast trip to do. Oh, this was really a mess. Fortunately, I could find a train and go back home, but yes, just the same, I thought if a lot of people had the virus, we were thousands in the rail station, packed, waiting to know what would happen. I just thought we all have the COVID now because it's just too many people on the same place. We're not supposed to be so much on the same place right now with the pandemic. So it was stressful. It's super stressful to take the train because people don't follow the rules. That's just a reality. You wonder why we have so many cases, but people don't follow the rules. Just end of the story. We see that everywhere. In the train, I saw some ladies who remove their mask when they come in the train. Of course you do that when you come in a closed space and there are a lot of people around you. You take off your mask. So yes, pretty depressing, all that. So yes, I was not in the mood to film for all these reasons. But now I'm in the mood. I'm going to try to keep you, to have a bit more things coming, showing you my progress on my second piece for the exhibition. So I need to keep you updated with that too. This is Melusine now in her castle, in her tower, taking her bath, just like it is described in the legend, in the novel by Jean Arras, but also in the legend. So she's supposed to go there every Saturday. It's described as a tower, and I was really inspired by the original medieval drawing showing Mélusine in this sort of room and with some towers on top of it. So I did some flowers because I thought it would add a bit of magic to the scene, but it's just a moment where her husband will discover that she has her snake tail. So it's a bit a stressful moment in the story, and it's going to change, of course, everything, because she will not be able to continue to live with him. He has betrayed her. So yes, that's the story. You need to read it if you don't know it, because it's a very beautiful and powerful story with a lot of symbols, a lot of different layers of understanding the story. It's not only about just a fairy turned into a snake every Saturday. There's tons of layers of understanding you can have on this legend. And I have done some 3 windows on the back here, which will be, I think it's going to be used for the exhibition. I'm not sure, but I think it would be wise to use it in a nice way. So I hope it's going to be the case, to have some lights behind it. I think it would be pretty cool, but we will see. I'm not responsible for the lights, so I don't know what they will do. Yes, so you have already seen this. I will link below this video, the first video I did on Melusine, which was really the main piece. So I finished the curtains. There were some finishes which needed to be done here and there. Not big things, but a lot of little things. And I've done here the tiles. Well, all the structure of the tower, really, which is not a dollhouse, by the way. It's not a dollhouse. It's just a tower with some roofs and different towers on top of it. So it's more simple, but I'm quite happy about my windows. I think I'm going to use this principle for upcoming real dollhouse I may do in the future. They are maintaining all the calendar. They told me that this week I was super surprised, to tell the truth, because I thought with the lockdown, all that, it would be just strange to maintain all that, but they are maintaining everything. So I need to finish my second piece. I will show you all that and I will ship it. So I'm not traveling with the piece, they are traveling on their own. And Mélusine, you're going to see her finish in this video. She's already there, she's already arrived. So obviously, with the lockdown, with all of us stuck inside, I don't know really what they expect to do with the opening of the exhibition. I have no idea. I will go there once the world is back to normal, which might be next spring. I don't know. I'm not pessimistic, but I think you need to be realistic sometimes. Right now, they try to do something a bit flexible, not at least a little less strict than for the first lockdown, and it's already a nightmare. People don't follow rules. They just bought all the toilet paper they did the last time, everything. You just think people don't learn. They're just horrible. I mean, if you want to be misanthropic these days, it's really easy, because people are so depressing. So yes, that's all I can tell you about that. I'm going to show you, of course, the piece finish once I'm finished with that. So I'm back to it. I wasn't sure this week. I was jumping from one project to another because I wasn't sure what they would do. And then now I'm back to working and completing this piece and shipping it. Not this week, the week after I will ship it. So yes, and then I will start to work for my shop, for my new series inspired by the Nutcracker. This is the thing I will do once I'm finished with that. And you will see, of course, all the progress on things I'm doing for Etsy. So it's going to be pieces which will be available to buy in my Etsy shop. Now, for the workshops, also, I send you some newsletters of those who are subscribed to my newsletters, and you should be. I give you sometimes more information, more things. and the links of the newsletter are just under this video if you want, and I don't ship them very often. It's pretty much once every other month I send a newsletter. So I told you that this year I will not do a new Christmas workshop, something I already mentioned many times, but I will keep receiving questions about that. So no, there is no new Christmas workshop because this year I couldn't do one. If I start to do one in the middle of December, finish to edit, film all that at the end of January, beginning of February, it just doesn't work. And I did that the 2 past years, and this year I was not ready to go in this direction. So there were all the past Christmas workshops. There are 4 of them, and they are quite big. There are a lot of things to do, which are open right now. So if you are interested in one of those, they are open, available, and we will still have a Skype series to interact, talk, share with each other in this strange time we are living with this isolation and all that. It could be really nice to keep in touch with each other. So we will have that, and it's going to be open to everyone involved in the Christmas workshops. This is the characters I'm doing right now for the opera. It's a sort of sea opera inspired by the Baroque era. I will talk a lot about that in the next video, but I don't think I've shown you the sketches. If I did, I'm sorry, I show you them once more. So there are musicians and sirens and all characters inspired by the interest the Baroque era had for siren and the sea world and the nutshell and the shells from the ocean, all that. So there are 2 sirens. I'm working on those right now, so you will see them. You will discover them in the next video. So they have some instruments, and they are going to turn. Actually, I don't know what they are going to do, but they are going to put them on a little engine, and they are going to do some sort of circles. There will be some music and lights and all that, but I'm doing, of course, the material part of it. I'm not responsible for the light or the music. I don't know what they will decide to do, but this is the scene. So there will be 2 musicians. I will see what I do for the background. I'm working also on that now, the 2 sirens. The background, there will be a lot of different things like that. So you will see that all, I hopefully finished in the next video. So still a lot to do, needless to say, there is a lot to do. So I'm going to work on that these days. So I wanted also to say that I'm going to work again on Melusine for my Etsy shop later in 2021. Probably January, February, I will have 1 or 2 or 3, I don't know, pieces inspired by Melusine, because all this work is already, it's not mine anymore, I don't sell it, it's already bought, so I will have other things specifically in my Etsy shop available for everyone, if you are interested in this story. So thank you very much for watching this update on all the things which are happening in the kingdom. I will be back soon. Hopefully, I can't promise anything, because these days anything can happen, and at any time there are emergencies of all kinds, so I will see. But I have the idea to have many videos coming, both showing you my work in progress, things I'm doing, specific videos I want to do, and also home decor, things like that. So if you don't want to miss all that, you can subscribe if it's not done. This way you will be sure not to miss those, and you can give a thumbs up if you liked what you saw. So for now, I will leave you here. I go back to my mountain of work on the opera, Baroque opera with the siren. I have a lot of things to finish, and I hope to see you very soon. So today I just received these beautiful packages. I wanted to show you because look at all these stamps. These come from a collecting old papers and books, sort of bookshops that I bought. I bought something on eBay from this seller, which is a professional. And look at this stamp. I love when you receive these sort of things. You never have that when you buy something from Amazon. You have nothing. You have a horrible package. And now more and more when I buy from old bookshops, which are not necessarily my bookshop here in my town, come from other parts of France or sometimes in Europe, they have crazy stamps going there. Like, look at this one, a stamp with the washing machine. This is so funny. I really love that. I suppose the value doesn't change, so they can use super old stamp that they never used and they still work. They can still ship it. Look at this beautiful stamp with almost clochette on it. I thought that was so cute and adorable. So this made my day already.